Hi yogins! Welcome to Play Along Practice with Amanda Shepherd Yoga. It is nice to be back. Get started in a minute. Maybe have a blanket, a couple blocks and a strap nearby. You want to make sure that you're physically capable of doing a fairly strong yoga flow. Right, that's about it. Let's get started. I'm starting sitting on a blanket. Blanket right here, sitting underneath me. Sits bones grounded, crown of head to sky. Shoulder blades relax. See if you can let the spine be nice and long so that you can let it decompress. And that just means let the little spongy discs between the vertebrae get a little bit wider and more comfortable. And you're welcome to do like a kind of a cat-cow with your low back to find your comfortable position for your lumbar spine. Allow the eyes to close and just start to breathe. Start to become a witness of the breath. And you can just let the breath smooth out. Maybe let it evolve belly, ribs, chest. With your inhale, exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Letting yourself notice the sensations through all aspects of the breath process. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. As well as the internal aspects of how the air is moving through the torso. Letting yourself view any sensations as an invitation of where you might need to focus today. Once you've started to settle, allow the hands to move towards the front of the knees. Inhale, chest forward to the right. Exhale to the back and to the left. Just getting some circles, starting to warm up the spine in different directions. And taking that to the other side. Inhaling forward left, exhaling back and right. Sitting up nice and tall. Right arm reaching out to the right, left arm reaching to sky. Wrap that tricep forward as you absorb those ribs in. Maybe the forearm comes down, maybe not. Keep your left sits bones grounded as much as possible. Roll right ribs to sky. Push into your right arm to inhale back up. Exhale, pat yourself on the back with that left arm. And grab the elbow with your fingertips. Make some resistance and soften. Is the back of your neck nice and long? Back of the head in line with your sacrum. And then allow yourself right arm underneath the left. Nice giant hug. Drop the shoulders, lift the elbows, maybe palms together. Virabhadrasana arms. As you exhale, absorb the right ribs in and just reach over with those Virabhadrasana arms. It changes kind of the balance of the pose. And then unwind, left arm down, right arm reaches right across the eye or the cheek. Maybe butterfly kiss there. Lean back with your right shoulder blade. Back up through center, and you're just gonna switch the cross of the legs. If your legs are crossed, if they're not, don't worry about that. You're sitting on a block or something. Hands to the knees, inhale, chest forward to the left, exhale back and to the right. Just noticing the difference in the sides. Three to each side, sitting up nice and tall. Left arm's gonna reach out, right arm up straight to sky. Getting that space right at the base of the neck, but with your external rotation. Try to keep the right sits bones grounded. It might float a little bit. Come back up and pat yourself on the back with the right arm. Grab the elbow with the left fingertips. Making some resistance and softening. And then left arm underneath the right, nice giant hug. Drop the shoulders, lift the elbows. Maybe bring back the hands or palms together. Virabhadrasana arms. Absorb those left ribs in. Keep leaning. Maybe unwind the arms. Nice lateral stretch. See if you can drop these left ribs in. So you're nice and long on that left side body. Middle finger all the way down through the sits bones. Back up through center. Let's interlace the hands behind you. Drop the shoulders, lift the pinkies. Switch the clasp of the hands. And as you exhale, I'm gonna come off my blanket and reach it. Where am I gonna reach it? Back there. Move back to my blanket. Wiggle around, find your sits bones. Savasana boat pose. Breathing here. And as I exhale, I'm gonna bring the left heel down, grab the right leg and start to open the hip. So I'm just holding the leg, reaching the inner right knee away from the body. Left leg's nice and long on the mat. Breathing here. If you like, you can also forklift. Some people like to do this way. Make sure there's no tar on your feet or anything. And as I exhale, I'm gonna scoop the belly in and roll myself down to make this stretch a little bit more intense. Make sure it's not the top of your head on the floor, it's the very back of your head. So the chin's gonna be in a little bit. Pushing that right foot into the left arm, keeping the inner right knee away from the body. And then ardhamukhavrksasana, half happy baby, keeping that right hip scooped underneath. Exhale, I'm going to bring, it's Friday night, so you can hear cars going crazy or motorcycles. Bring that left knee in, snuggled into the right. Supta Gomukhasana legs. Inhale. I'm just going to bring that sternum to sky. Coming on up, and Gomukhasana Hatha style, right? So not the Ashtanga one. Means I'm sitting on my sits bones and not my left shin. Right arm's gonna reach behind. Maybe you find the clasp, maybe you don't, it's all good. Back the head in line with the sacrum. Exhale, unwind. Wiggle around, find those sits bones. Savasana. Right heel comes down. I'm going to bring that left knee in. Just to open the hip on this side. Reaching the inner knee away from the body. Maybe finding my hands here. Any clasp you like. Any arm variation, all works. More open hips. The shin comes parallel or beyond. Less open, you're going to bring the heel lower. Exhale. Rolling out one vertebra at a time. Find the outside edge of your foot. Ardhamukhavrksasana. Collarbones nice and wide. As you exhale, just snuggle that right knee behind the left. You're going to let your feet move away from each other. And again, if your hips are more open, the shins are more parallel. If they're not, heels come in closer to the sits bones or closer to the outer hips, right? Next inhale, sternum to sky, lifting on up, and find your bakasana. The knees don't need to stack. They do great. They don't. That's just as great. Don't worry if your fingers don't touch. It's okay. It still counts. Gently release. Wiggle around here, find your sits bones. Savasana boat pose. I'm just going to take a twist. Ardhamukhavrksasana. I like to step the right foot across a bended knee. If that doesn't work for you, keep the left leg straight. Right arm behind you, left arm to sky. Find your twist. Absorb those right ribs into the body. Left front ribs moving towards the left inner thigh. And see if you can make space between them. Look over the right shoulder. Go over the left shoulder. Back through center. I'm going to reach that right leg long. Open the left knee out. And take sirsasana. I'm folding straight forward because I just did a twist. So. Nice deep inhale here. Niralamba one more time. And then as I exhale, I'm going to step that left foot over the right knee. Left arm behind me. Right arm reaches up. Twist and find your pose. If you like the full bind, go ahead and take it. All right. Some people like to reach for that heel. I have something going up my shoulder actually, so I'm not going to do that. Absorb the left ribs in. All injuries these days. Look over the left shoulder. Look over the right shoulder. Come on back through center and just extend that left leg. Right foot could come right inside the thigh. Dhanurasana. Notice what you're doing with the back. If you're rounding, try to let the spine extend a little bit. This is really about stretching the back chain of the body. Good, inhale, sternum comes forward and up. And then as you exhale, make your way to your all fours. If you'd like to come through Savasana, feel free. Wrist underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And just allow yourself to find your cat-cows. You need to move into the QL, sit bones towards the heels, making your circles around, taking it to the other side. I need to go a little easy on this side as I do that. And then come through center, tuck the toes, plank. Exhale, ardhamukhavrksasana. And belly button to spine, shoulders over the wrists. Draw out to your plank. Just notice if you need to adjust the feet at all. Sometimes they need to shimmy backwards. And see if you can do some shoulder circles here, strengthening the shoulders. Other way. Good. Exhale, ardhamukhavrksasana. Step that left foot to the middle, reach that right leg up, open the hip, couple hip circles. Look over under your left arm, see if you can see your toes. I always like to balance here. And then maybe see if you can find the ankle. Exhale, right hand comes down. Let's step that foot to the pinky edge of your right hand. Setting up for Uttanapustasana, lizard pose. If you want to strengthen it, keep those back toes tucked. You want to make it a stretch, drop down. And the right toes can turn out. You can come onto the pinky edge of that right foot. You can stay on your palms or place your hands on blocks if this is a little too bendy for you. Again, if your upper back is rounding, reach the sternum towards the top of the mat. Or if you're on your palms, sternum reaches towards the sky, right? Come back to your palms. You're going to tuck those left toes. And let's walk it around to ekapadapinchamayurasana legs. You might need to step that right foot up so it's in line with the left, right? Inhale, nice flat back, hands to the hips, come all the way up, or hands wherever. Breathing here. To interlace those hands behind you, notice what index finger you have on top. You use your thumbs to lengthen the tailbone, lift in the heart. Exhale, diving in. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, reach the pinkies away from the body towards the earth. As you exhale, unwind the hands, setting up for niralamba or any other shirsha, any other head stand position you want. Shoulder blades move to sky. You want a nice long back of the neck. Allow yourself to come on up. We do some ankle circles. As you exhale, bend that left knee, flex the right foot, flex both feet actually. come on down and just see. You can turn those left toes out towards the kitty corner of the mat. Skandasana. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, virabhadrasanas, legs coming all the way up to stand. Turn that right heel in. And let's reach it out, Utthita Trikonasana. All right, keeping the torso one nice line. Extending that right arm and just let it drop. Tailbone long, absorb the left ribs in. You've been in this position before. Rolling those right ribs towards the sky. Left arm up and over. You want a little more strength. Hug the legs together isometrically as you float that right arm. Exhale, frame that front foot. Push the floor away. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, ardhamukhavrksasana, downward facing dog. Right foot comes to the middle, left leg reaches. Couple hip circles. Look over under your right arm, see if you see your toes. Find your foundation, especially with that back foot. Maybe find the ankle. Exhale, gently release. Step that left foot to the outside. And finding your Urbana. You can stay up here, you can come onto the forearms. You can reach the arms forward. Any variation. Come on back up through center. Let's tuck those right toes and walk yourself around to virabhadrasanas leg. Counts the hips coming all the way up. Make sure the weight's even in your feet. Woo. Interlace your hands, other index finger on top, tailbone long. Little heart opening. Exhale, hinge it down. All the way down. Unwind the hands. Shoulder blades to sky. Coming onto the, lifting the heels, coming all the way up to your niralamba. You can do some ankle circles here, whatever you like. You're gonna bend that right leg, reach the left leg long, baby. Flex the feet. Exhale, hinge it down. Finding your Skandasana. Root into that right foot. All the way up. Heel to arch alignment. You might turn the right toes forward a little bit. And keep that torso one line, cutting that left hip as you extend that right arm, left arm. Right arm to sky, up and overhead. Left arm reaches. Exhale, frame that front foot as you pivot the back heel. Protract the shoulders to make space for your left leg to reach back. Chaturanga, Dandasana. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, ardhamukhavrksasana, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, hip circles if that's where you want to stay. Maybe find the ankle. Want to make sure you're aligned before you do that. Gently release. This time step that foot up. Give it a smooch to the inside of the thumb. Let the left knee come down, reach those toes away. Draw back ardhamukhavrksasana. And again, it's about stretching the back chain, so you don't want to round, you want to lengthen, right? Couple breaths here. As you exhale, right foot comes to the floor. Let's open up to a nice simple twist. Bend the left knee, draw the heel towards the outer hip. Kick the foot into the hand. Little heart opening. And then exhale, right hand to thigh. Come on up. So I'm pushing down into the thigh to lift the hip point off the leg. Trying to let my spine, imagine the back wall was here, get long against the back wall. Scissoring the heel and knee towards each other as you reach those arms up. Opening the heart, and let's find some cactus arms. Palms lift, exhale, open. Fingertips straight towards the earth. Some of you might even touch. Good. Exhale very gently. Come on forward. I'm going to plant my left palm. Reach that right leg back. Kickstand the left foot if you need to. Pinchalasana prep. As I exhale, I'm going to gently release and reach that right foot up. Walk it around to virabhadrasanas. Right hand's at my low back, twisting. I might reach that arm up. Coming all the way up to stand, interlacing the hands behind you. Breathing here, exhale. Hinging down, fold it in. This time I'm gonna let the hands come to the floor. And I'm gonna interlace the fingers in front, like with the forearms down, setting up for salamba sirsasana. I'm gonna unwind the hands. Left arm's gonna stay where it is. Right hand comes into tripod. I'm gonna bend the left knee. I'm gonna take the legs to stag. Suck the belly in, lengthen your tailbone. And maybe come onto your fingertips. Keep the inner wrist rolling down in that left arm. You might bring a little weight towards the left side. Maybe lift the arm. No rush. Open that left knee out to the side, straighten that right leg, flex your feet. Skandasana. Come on up. Utthita Trikonasana. Maybe float that right arm. Exhale, frame the front foot. Through your vinyasa. Step the right foot to middle, open that left hip out to the side. Maybe reach for that back leg. Exhale, gently release. Give that knee a smooch. Round the shoulders here so you have room to step the foot up. The heel of that left hand stays down if you can. And then as you exhale, let's bring that right knee down, reach the toes away. We'll draw back ardhamukhavrksasana. Looking to feel the meat of the hamstrings. If it's towards the attachments, you might want to bring your hands on blocks or even micro bend the knee a little bit. You're pushing the heel down, allowing the leg bone to draw into the socket. And then as you exhale, that foot's going to come to the floor. You're going to have your right hand under the shoulder. You can turn the left toes out if you like. Just backstroke that left arm behind you. Maybe bend the knee. Drawing the heel towards the outer hip, opening the quadriceps. Kick the foot into the hands. And then lean back. Exhale, gently release. Reach that left leg back, kickstand the right foot behind you. I hope it's not too noisy. We're through the microphone. There's like a lot of motorcycles or cars doing sort of circles around some blocks. There's a big concert in my town tomorrow night. I don't know, maybe that's something to do with it. Breathing here. Gently release. Let's reach that foot forward. I went out of order, didn't it? Take the hands to the thigh. Walk yourself back, so I'm kind of like pulling the skin towards the knee to give myself a little bit of space here. Finding my cactus arms. And as I exhale, nice and gentle. Oh, all right. Here's where it was. Okay, so Kapinjalasana prep. And as I exhale, I'm going to step that foot forward, tuck the back toes, push virabhadrasanas legs. Breathing here. Come all the way up to stand if you'd like. A bit of heart opening, maybe interlace your hands the odd way. Exhale, folding in. And I'm going to find my salamba sirsasana, right? So plain old headstand, supported headstand, forearms down, elbows right under the shoulders. Top of the head on the floor, shoulder blades to sky.
Finding your pose, unwinding the hands. And then I'm going to step bring that left arm into a tripod. Stag with the legs, right knee is bending forward, left knee behind. Maybe come onto your fingertips. Soften the shoulders away from your ears. Make sure you're engaging the core a little bit. You might lean right a little bit, just for balance. Right knee reaches out, left leg reaches forward, nice flex feet, hinge from the hips, from the hip points. Skandasana.
Come on up to stand. Utthita Trikonasana. Exhale, frame the foot, push the floor away. Through your vinyasa. Inhale, Cobra up dog. Exhale, ardhamukhavrksasana, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Let's lift the heels, come onto the shins. And just allow yourself to reach out for a puppy pose. Hips right over the knees. Forehead and nose on the earth. Maybe chest and chin. Maybe come onto your fingertips. And then as you exhale, let's bring your forearms to the earth, roll your inner wrist down. Just see if you can round the shoulders here, tuck the toes, dolphin pose. Step that left foot in, reach that right leg to sky, maybe come onto the tippy toe. Just finding your pinchamayurasana. Rooting down through your forearms so your neck has lots of space. As you exhale, let's bring that left foot down. And open up to Vashisthasana, bending that right knee. Reaching that right arm overhead. Exhale. Right knee gets a smooch. As you step it up, try not to kick your wrist. Setting up for virabhadrasana 1. Hips and chest square to the earth before you come up. Reach those arms to sky. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Virabhadrasana 2. Drop the left arm, extend the right, absorb those ribs in. Nice lateral stretch here. And as you exhale, just reach that right arm forward. You're going to keep scooping the left hip under the body. Left hand outside. Right hand outside. Left arm up and over. Breathing here. Inhale, left arm to sky, root to the feet. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. And we're going to take Utthita Konasana to the inside. Right arm down, left arm up and over. Scoop that right hip under. maybe reach around, and maybe allow yourself to find the bind. Maybe root into the left foot to straighten that right leg, Baddha Trikonasana. Exhale, unwind through your vinyasa. Walk the hands a little bit forward. Allow the chest and chin to move down. Exhale, bring the shins down. Allowing the forearms to come down. Rolling inner wrists to the earth. And take a nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Tuck the toes, walk your right foot in, left leg to sky. Nice and gentle. Root down through the forearms and inner wrists. Come on up. Breathing here. Exhale, let that right foot come down. Come onto your palms, turn those right feet towards the left. Maybe find tree pose with the leg, Vashisthasana variation. Exhale, knee gets a smooch, step it up. Set it up for your virabhadrasana 1. So there's little micro adjustments with your feet probably, right? Exhale, virabhadrasana 2. Nice deep inhale here. Nice long side body. Left arm to the outside. Reach that right arm to sky. Come on up. Virabhadrasana 2. And hand to the inside. Scoop that hip underneath. Right arm up and over. And maybe bring the hand around. Scooch that shoulder underneath, finding your clasp. Root into the right foot, straighten that left leg. Lean back. Exhale, unwind. Through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, ardhamukhavrksasana, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Allow that right forearm to come down. Walk your left foot back. Wrist in line with the elbow. Keep that left elbow in. Maybe find your funky pincha. And then we're going to step the left foot up. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale. Right elbow outside the left knee, lean back. Finding a little bit of a twist here. And then standing split on that left leg. Rolling right inner thigh to sky, firming outer hips. You want to challenge the balance. Maybe take it to releve, so lift the heel. Exhale, bring that back down. And then I'm going to hop back a little bit. Plant my palms. I'm going to open that right knee to the sky. Pushing down with the hands, wrapping the triceps back. And just see if I can find a pickup. Try to straighten your arms. moving it through your vinyasa. Left forearm comes down, right hand walks back. You're gonna reach that right leg to sky. Finding your pickup, take your time. And then step it up. Virabhadrasana 1. Not gonna worry about perfection. Left elbow outside that right knee. Stack the hands, lean back. Exhale, unwind. And just float it forward to your Virabhadrasana 3. Maybe find releve. You want to set your drishti, so let your gaze focus straight down on something that's not going to move. Don't talk through that. Good, and maybe hop back, especially if your couch is right there. I'm going to open that left knee to the side, shoulders over the wrists. And see if you can nice and gently plug that right leg bone into the socket. Through your vinyasa. All right, belly to spine, shoulders over the wrists. Come on forward and bring the thighs down. Scoop the tailbone as I let myself lengthen forward. And then I always need that pec minor stretch. So I'm going to reach that left arm out towards the left. Certainly the right foot, maybe both feet behind you. Then we'll come back through center. Had to go to the chiropractor last couple weeks. I'm feeling a lot better, but I am having like a tight tendon issue on this right shoulder. So I'm not going to force both feet. Just the left foot is enough. If it's available, both feet, but if it's not, don't force. And come on out. Usually, or often, that stretch will help my inversions. Spinous Sphinx pose, just because we're here. And let's find the quadriceps. Switch it up. Bending that left knee, reaching back. Heel towards the outer hip. Any hand grip you like. Ardhamukhavrksasana. Exhale, ardhamukhavrksasana. Alrighty. Let's bring the left forearm down. Step your right hand back. Float that right leg. Funky pincha. Virabhadrasana 1. Virabhadrasana 2. Be careful with your foot adjustments. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Hand to the outside, Utthita Parsva Konasana. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Next exhale, hand to the inside. Baddha Trikonasana. Exhale, unwind. Standing split on that right leg. Maybe releve. You want to make sure you're grounding down through the ball of the foot, under the big toe side. Maybe hop it back a little so you have space. Opening that left knee. Keep the tailbone tucked a little bit. And then through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, ardhamukhavrksasana, downward facing dog. All right, left forearm down. Right hand walks back. Oh no, sorry. Right forearm down, left hand walks back. Funky pincha. Step it up. Virabhadrasana 1. So just like your Anjaneyasana before with the low lunge, you want to draw the spine back. Reach those arms. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Hand comes to the outside. Right arm up and over. Root to the feet to rise. Virabhadrasana 2 into Viparita Virabhadrasana, reverse warrior. Exhale. Extended side angle to the inside. Rooted to the right foot, straighten that left leg. Baddha Trikonasana. Exhale, unwind. Standing split. Maybe come to releve. Bring the heel down, plant your palms. You can open that right knee out to the side, shoulders come over the wrist. Keep energy underneath the index and thumb. Exhale through your vinyasa. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, ardhamukhavrksasana, downward facing dog. All right, nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, walk your hands to the back of the mat. Extend the spine. You don't have to come all the way up. Just my clothes are getting stuck. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Maybe bend the knees. And make letter C's with your hands. Connect those letter C's to your calf. See if You can reach the hands back, sit on your triceps. I'm going to reach the sternum forward. So again, I don't want that upper back rounding. I want to extend it forward. Hug the knees to the outer arms. And maybe interlace the ankles, Bhuja Tridasana. Tittibhasana. Exhale, bring the feet back down. Feel like my legs weren't high enough on the triceps, so that Tittibhasana is actually harder. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Maybe Astapanagustasana, standing on the hands. Using your big toe mound to massage the top of the wrist by going in and out. You can bend the knees here if you need to. And as I exhale, I'm going to walk the hands forward. Lift the heels. Maybe walk my feet forward a little bit. Lift the heels, fit the knees into the armpits. Crane or crow pose. Keep that right knee in, reach that left leg out. Ekapadapinchamayurasana. Bring it back in. Allow yourself to find squat. Breathing here. Maybe let that right shoulder come to the inside of the knee. Maybe fly the arms. Maybe turn your hands behind you, finding a clasp. Breathing here. Reach your booty back, root into your feet. Lift the right heel, step that left foot in towards the midline. We're going to come up to flamingo pose. Try to grind down through your standing leg. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, nice and easy, just release the hands and come into Vrksasana, tree pose. Any variation. Let yourself establish your pose. Maybe grow your branches, let your leaves blow in the wind. Then you're going to challenge the balance. Let the eyes close. Changes it utterly. Inhale, gently open the eyes. I'm going to fold on in. Lift the right knee out to the side or straighten the leg behind you. Coming on up. Inhale here, exhale. Bring that right foot down and fold it in. Shake your head, yes and no. Just going for Vrksasana with the left foot. Maybe stand on your palms again. Bend into the knees, so my ribs are on the thighs. Nice straight spine. Letter C's with my hands. I'm going to connect them to my calves. Trying to get those shoulders under. Hands behind. Use your knees to squeeze the upper arms. Extend the spine. Maybe cross your ankles the other way. Tittibhasana. Exhale. Come on out. And find your squat. Left shoulder comes inside. Maybe fly the arms. Maybe turn those arms behind you. Breathing here. Oh, I need to do the arm balance. Unwind that. Bring your hands forward. Turn the toes forward, plant your palms, lift the heels, fit the knees. into the armpits or inner knees to outer arms. Chest comes forward, heels come in. Maybe reach that right leg out to the side, bring it back. Then find your squat, sorry about that. And find your bind. Reach your booty back. I'm gonna lift that left heel, heel toe the right foot in. Root to rise. Coming up into your flamingo pose. Gently release the hands. Vrksasana tree pose. Push the foot and the leg towards each other. Grow your branches. Let your leaves fly and close the eyes. Totally changes the balance. You want to keep the energy under the big toe mount. Gently open the eyes and fold it in. And if you'd like to do that in half lotus, you're welcome to. Any variation with that left leg that you want. Oh, I let my hand slip. All right. Through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale. Let's take a child's pose. Drawing back, just take a moment. I'm just gonna check the time. It's about an hour. Okay. Right here. All right. Hands forward, inner wrists, standing on your forearms, elbows right underneath the shoulders, inner wrists rolling down. I'm gonna tuck the toes. Step that left foot in, right leg to sky. Come on up. Into any hollow back variation. I happen to like pada. Flying scorpion here. Nice deep inhale here, gently. Let the left knee come down and find your pincha prep. Good. Reach that right leg down. Bring the left foot down to your navashistasana. Variation. Exhale through center. I'm just gonna try Kapinjalasana, but save it for another day. Let's just grab Ustrasana, right? So hips right over the knees. Make space for your lower back. Maybe interlace the hands behind you. Tailbone nice and long. Keep reaching the pinkies away from the body. Keep those hips forward. And maybe see if you find the heels. You can always tuck the toes. Root to rise, coming on up. Exhale, let's take a twist. Bring that left arm through. Any variations you like here? All right. Back to the forearms. We're setting up for flying scorpion on side 2. It's a hollow back pose, so you want to let your gaze reach towards the sky, looking towards the back of the mat, right? Right foot steps in, left leg to sky. Right knee comes in, reach away with that left leg. So like I can see my right knee, I'm gonna keep reaching with the left toes. Exhale, try to bring that right foot down nice and gentle. Maybe the top of the foot comes down first. That didn't happen for me today, but that's a nice way to do it. It's a little bit more grace. Kapinjalasana prep. Any variation of Vashisthasana. Exhale through your vinyasa. And then come to the shins, setting up for Ustrasana. I don't know if you can tell, but like my chaturangas aren't as deep as usual. And that's just because I have a little bit residual from the chiropractor yesterday. I might need one more session. I don't know. Keep reaching the pinkies away. Hips forward. Root to rise. And let's find that twist. You tuck the left toes, reach the left leg. The foot to the hand, check out the toes. Gently release. Let's bring the hands down. Shoulders over the wrists. Nice and gentle. Virabhadrasanas, standing split. Then I'm just going to take a twist, ardhamukhavrksasana. All right. gently unwind. Sitting up for side 2, left leg lifts off the floor, right foot's on the earth, rooting down with the hands. Virabhadrasana legs. And then come on down nice and gentle. Find your twist. Little counter. And laying down on your back. Reach those legs to sky, belly button to spine. Shoulder blades lift. I'm going to push the belly button in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Navasana. Draw the low back in. Extend. Flex the feet. Ardhamukhavrksasana. And we'll take 5 breaths here. Rebend the knees as you exhale. Just crunch it in. Inhale, extend a little bit. Exhale to the right. Back to center. Exhale, lift up. And then exhale, left. Center, right, center. Exhaling as you crunch, left, center, right, center, left. Do 2 more. Center, right, center, left. Last one. Right, center, left. Come on down, bring those feet to the floor. Make sure your feet are nice and even. Lift the toes, relay them down. Come on up into your bridge pose. Push into the feet, keep the chin lifted. Exhale, roll it down 1 vertebra at a time. Take a moment. Regroup. Inhale, come on in again. Maybe interlace the hands if you like, although you've done that enough. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, come on up. Interlacing your hands the other way if that's interesting. Exhale, come on out. And then if you want, Urbana dhanurasana. Hands line up with the ears, outer shoulder distance, so they're not right next to the body. They're a little bit wider, right? Elbows pointing straight to sky. So if you need to adjust your hands to do that, make them more jazz handy, go ahead. Find your bridge pose. Push into the hands and feet to come to the top of the head. Elbows in. Plug the arm bones into the socket. I like to lift my heels. Straighten arms and legs together. And exhale, come on out. And I don't think my shoulders want to do this pose today. So that one is going to be enough, I think. Maybe I'll try one more. Bridge legs. Top of the head. Line your hands up. Straighten arms and legs together. When you're ready to exhale, chin to chest, come on down. Maybe I'll try that one last one. Your time to find your pose. Push into your feet. Come on down. And shake your wrists out. Nice and gentle, actually, gentle circles. Knees to chest, maybe rock side to side a little bit, and then drop your knees off to the right. Reaching out with the left arm. Exhale to center, drop the knees to the left, reaching out with the right arm. Coming on back through center. Just set yourself up for your final relaxation. Let the breath go, let the practice go. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, begin to bring some awareness back to the breath. Take a nice deep inhale in. Exhale through the mouth. Start to move the fingers and toes. Bring some wrist and ankle circles. Reaching out through the arms and legs. Exhale, knees to chest. Maybe pick a side of the body to roll onto. When you're ready in your own time, make your way up to a nice comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Maybe fold your blanket that you can sit on it comfortably, or something else, santosha pillow, something like that. Blanket's just fine, it just takes a second. It's not folded very well, but that's okay. I'm going to end with Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu 3 times, and then Om Shanti 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 1 time. It means may all beings be happy and free. No better time like the present to wish that for everyone, because it seems like a lot of people aren't. And then peace, peace, and perfect peace is the last line. Couple breaths. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Start center. Thumbs to third eye. Namaste, yogins. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for playing.